What is going on, guys? Evan here from Evan Sports Corner. I'm back with another live stream until today. We got some NBA basketball between the Dallas Mavericks and the San Antonio Spurs here on opening day of the 2023 NBA season. But for these two teams, it is opening day. It's a big day. Luka Doncic to Kyrie Irving, and the Dallas Mavericks are here. They're ready to go and start the 2023 season off as Irving is blocked. The debut of Victor Wembanyama is here for the San Antonio Spurs. Here's a three from the Spurs. It's short. Luka Doncic grabbing the rebound, passing it over to Grant Williams, new Mavericks edition. Grant Williams. Here's Luka Doncic being guarded by Jeremy Sochan. Doncic to the rack, puts up a shot. It's off the mark. Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Here comes Wembanyama. He passes it up the floor. Wembanyama has it, and he's being guarded by someone about 2 feet shorter, it looks like. Maxi Kleba on defense. That's a shot that's good for the Spurs. And a 4-0 lead for the San Antonio Spurs here in the early going of this game. Here's Kyrie Irving. Takes the screen. To the rack goes Kyrie. He's off the mark, and Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Here goes Wembanyama. Full court transition for three. No good. Wembanyama misses. Rebound grabbed by Derek Jones Jr., who's in the starting lineup for the Mavericks today. He passes to Kleba in the corner, being guarded by Wemby. Jones over to Grant Williams, and he pulls up for three, and it's no good. Mavericks still looking for their first bucket of the season. A couple minutes into the game. Here comes Sochan. Gives it to the big man underneath. Not sure who that guy is. We'll find out here in just a moment. He's going to attack on Grant Williams. He's got positioning underneath. He missed the shot, and it's a foul called on the Mavericks. So the big story of this game is obviously the debut of the NBA's generational talent, Victor Wembanyama. He'll be making his debut tonight. So this is obviously big news for the sport of basketball. The new generational talent, the guy who's supposed to be the face of the NBA for years to come, is making his debut against the Mavericks tonight. So we'll see how that all shakes out. And the Spurs at the free throw line here. First shot is good to make it 5-0 San Antonio. And so we'll go to the starting lineup for the Mavericks tonight. Obviously, you have Luka Doncic, who is back from his injury. You've got Kyrie Irving, of course, Derek Jones Jr., Grant Williams, offseason addition, and, of course, that's Zach Collins, and Maxi Kleba. So here it is, a 6-0 Spurs lead here in the early going of this one. And here's Luka Doncic. He takes a step back three on Sochan, and he knocks it down. First points of the season for the Mavericks, and they come from the NBA superstar Luka Doncic, who knocks it down. 6-3 lead for Dallas. Here is Sochan giving it over to, that's Keldon Johnson. He gives it to Wembanyama on the left side. The first overall pick dumps it down to Zach Collins, being guarded by Luka. He attacks, loses his footing, and out of bounds. It'll be Dallas basketball. Zach Collins been getting a couple buckets early on in this basketball game. And so, there you go. They got Jeremy Sochan, one of their better perimeter defenders on Luka Doncic right now. Here's Kyrie Irving. Kyrie takes a screen, passes it over to Derek Jones Jr., the athletic specimen who loses the ball. And here come the Spurs the other way in transition. They're going to drive to the basket, and the shot is good. A good start for San Antonio right there. 8-3 lead for the Spurs early on. Here's Luka working, and a behind the back pass to Kleba. The three ball, it's good. And Maxi Kleba knocks down the three. An 8-6 ball game. A good shot and a great pass from Luka. Here come the Spurs. Sochan handed off. And a free lane. Another free lane. Another bucket for the Spurs. And that is Devin Vassell, the youngster who's gotten back-to-back buckets. Grant Williams, the new addition, gives it to Kyrie. Kyrie driving right. Nice pass to Jones, who goes up on Wembanyama and draws the foul. And Derek Jones Jr. took a hard fall to the floor after that drive. We'll see if he's all right. He did take a pretty hard fall. Wembanyama, we'll see if the Mavericks, that's kind of the key today, is the Mavericks need to go attack that paint, attack Victor Wembanyama, and try to draw as much contact into him as possible. He's a 7'5" guy. It's not easy to control your body, especially against a smaller guy like Jones who can go into him. So Derek Jones Jr., another new addition for the Mavericks at the free throw line. The athletic specimen. He's a heck of a dunker. Not a great free throw shooter. Misses his first free throw. So This is the exciting man. It's exciting to see. Obviously, the Spurs were awful last season, and then that's why they were rewarded with Victor Wembanyama. And obviously, they are packed out tonight to watch the prodigy play. Here's Derek Jones Jr.'s second free throw. It is good, and it is 10-7 Spurs. Here comes Sochan. Mavericks applying some full court pressure as Vassell has it. He goes around. Vassell over to Wemby. He shoots the three, and it's good. Victor Wembanyama's first career bucket. It's a three-pointer right there, and that's the first bucket of his young career. And that's a bad pass from Williams, who's looking a little sluggish early on. A couple questionable passes. They're going to go to the corner. Another three. And Johnson knocks it down. 16-7 lead for the Spurs. Early on in this game, the Mavericks will call a timeout, as it's all Spurs here in the early going of this game. Back-to-back threes from Wembanyama and Keldon Johnson. And Wembanyama, there it is, the first bucket of his career, a three from the left side of the floor. So yeah, it's gonna be. I gotta get familiar with the Spurs lineup here. I mean, there's a lot of guys in the lineup who are not exactly great players. Let's just say that. Um, so I do know Sochan is that Keldon Johnson. It is Keldon Johnson. So I was right about him. I was right about Wemby. I was right about Vassell and Collins. Or I didn't know Collins. But yeah, I need to know. So that dude, Vassell's the dude with like the dreads, I think. Then yeah, I mean, good luck to me for trying to figure out who these guys on the bench are. Um, but this is exciting. I mean, obviously we want the Mavericks to win, but it's kind of cool, to go against Victor Wembanyama and be his first um opponent. See how he adjusts, because obviously it's gonna take even though he's a high level, one of the greatest prospects we've seen in recent years in the NBA, guy that freakishly tall, freakishly lengthy, it's going to be an adjustment period to adjust to the speed of the game, being able to control your body against bigger, more physical guys in the post. Luckily for him, the Mavericks don't really have those types of interior presences. I mean, Dwight Powell and Maxi Kleber are not big bodies down there. But yeah, it'll be cool to see. Luka takes him to the rack a couple times tonight. We'll be interested to see how that goes. I do think that Wemby already does have a block. I think he did block Kyrie, if I'm not mistaken, on that first possession. As we can check here. Yeah, Wemby he did block Kyrie on the first possession. So Twitter's going wild about that one. But Victor Wembanyama off to an all right start. He's already got a block and a three. Hmm. All right, we're about to get back in the game here. But there it is, Wembanyama's first bucket. Is going to be very interesting to see how the Mavericks are able to go around it, because Wembanyama is a high level rim protector as well, with the way that he's able to block shots. And we already saw him swat Kyrie early on. So yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see how the Mavericks are able to game plan around that offensively, having to go around that freakishly tall dude at the rim. No doubt about that. All right, here we go. See, the Mavericks can make some adjustments. Here's Doncic. He rolls to the right side, takes a step back, gets it back to Kyrie. Kyrie attacks the rack, goes up with a shot, and a tough layup from Kyrie Irving. His first points of the season, and Kyrie Irving has a big time bucket right there. Now Sochan will attack Kyrie and go to the rack, and he missed the shot. He'll go to the free throw line after being fouled. So Jeremy Sochan making it happen. So Greg Popovich has definitely, is not new to having these great big men. Obviously, he had Tim Duncan, you know, David Robinson. Spurs have had some great big men in their career, and Popovich has coached those types of guys. So yeah, man, it's very interesting to see. I mean, San Antonio has repeatedly gotten lucky in the draft lottery. Obviously being able to select Tim Duncan and then Victor Wembanyama. There's one team that's been blessed by the lottery gods in their franchise history. It's the Spurs. As Sochan knocks down that first free throw, making it a 17-9 game. So the Spurs, Popovich has been in the NBA for 28 years, which is insane. Bro's been here forever. Another shot is good right there. So Sochan drills both of his free throws. 18-9 is the score. Wembanyama 3 points early on in this game. Luka working on Sochan, a good perimeter defender. Luka's got himself a lane to the basket, kicks it out to Jones Jr. in the corner. He misses the three in and out. Luka grabs the rebound. Wembanyama's all over him. And Luka being double teamed, trying to get rid of the ball. Now he'll just go to the rim, kick it out to Hardaway, who shoots the three. It's good. And the first three of the year for Tim Hardaway is a bucket. 18-12. Here comes Keldon Johnson for the Spurs, taking it up the floor. And he'll get it back off the handoff. Johnson gives it to Zach Collins. Now to Sochan. Sochan will pull up. No, he will not. Fake it over to Johnson. Johnson working on Luka. Drive to the basket. And the foul is called. That'll be Doncic's first foul of the game. And obviously, if the Spurs have a guard on him, they will definitely want to attack Luka. But it was a great job by Luka drawing Wemby in right there, forcing the double team inside, and then kicking it out to Hardaway for the three. Just very high IQ plays from Luka. And so we Keldon Johnson to the free throw line. The first shot is good. 19-12 is the score. Tim Hardaway knocking down that first three of the season. Good to see. Hopefully Tim Hardaway will knock down many more. And there's the first substitution of Victor Wembanyama. He will come out of the game for the Spurs, and he'll be on the bench. So hopefully with Wembanyama out, the Mavericks can start attacking the rack. Johnson misses the second free throw, rebounded by Grant Williams. And now here is Luka taking up the floor. Sochan will be on him all night long. Definitely expect that. And a screen for Luka. He's going to take a step back. Doncic, no good, hits front rim. Here comes San Antonio. They outlet it up to Cedi Osman. Osman over to Johnson. Johnson attacking the rim. No resistance, and he slams it home. Keldon Johnson off to a good start for the Spurs, and this crowd definitely getting excited right now. They're off to a good start. A lot of excitement in San Antonio basketball for the first time in a while. Hardaway pulls up for three, and he knocks it down again. It might be one of those nights for Tim Hardaway. If he's able to keep on connecting, he might have himself a great day. Sochan attacking the rim. He's no good on it, though. Good defense by Kleba. Here comes Luka pushing it in transition, attacking the rim with a good spin move. Luka finishing at the rack for two. Great shot by Luka Doncic, taking it in transition himself. And the Spurs will turn the basketball over just like that. So the Mavericks on a little bit of a run right now. Watch Luka take this in transition again. Free reign to take it to the basket. Great spin move on Keldon Johnson. And a beautiful finish from Doncic right here. Good to see that. Luka, expect him to have another great season. And, I mean, he's him, man, at this point in time. Luka with 5 points early on, attacking the rack. And that shot, oh, it's going to be a goaltend on the Spurs right there. So Luka is going to add a couple more points. That's 7 in the first quarter for him. Was a goaltend on Luka. He looked like he had a free lane to the basket. Mavs have gone on a 7-0 run in about the last 50 seconds. Now here comes Johnson, who's off to a great start in this one. And Williams screen. Johnson in the mid-range is forced to pass it out. I think that's Derek Lively in the game for the Mavericks, the rookie first-round pick. Here's Vassell on Luka. It's an easy floater from the mid-range. No good. Rebound. Sochan out. Josh Green defending him, and Sochan knocks down the three in Green's face. So the Spurs keep on connecting on the long ball today. Here is Luka Doncic driving. Tried to lob it up. It gets blocked down. Here come the Spurs. Vassell, 2-on-1, and Devin Vassell slams it home. Some great defense by the Spurs to block the Luka Doncic, the classic Luka lob, and they're able to make it happen. Now Lively with the pass here to Josh Green, who just got signed to an extension. He makes a good move. And a foul is called right there on Cedi Osman. So, yeah, Josh Green got paid, I think, a couple days ago, signed a $3 to $41 million extension. But yeah, Vassell in a 2-on-1 transition here. He just goes straight up. Tim Hardaway, I mean, he doesn't have much of a chance on that. He just has to stand there and let it happen. Will be Josh Green going to the free throw line here for the Mavericks. And his first free throw is off the back rim and no good. Under 5 to play here in the first quarter. Mavs do not have Kyrie Irving in the game, so that is interesting, no doubt. Sochan heading to the bench, thankfully. He's been playing very well. Him, Keldon Johnson, Devin Vassell playing very well. All around the Spurs seem very energized and ready to go today. Green's second shot is good, though, so he does knock down that free throw to make it a 26 to 20 game. So here, who's got the ball for the Spurs? A lot of bench players in the game for them. Pass over to Johnson. Good feed to Vassell, who gets blocked at the rim, but a foul is called. So a nice job there by him. And Devin Vassell at the free throw line right now. Jason Kidd, see how his Mavericks can make some adjustments. Free throw is good. Okay. Yeah, the Spurs are hitting Mavericks. It's a couple free throws early on. It looks like Luka is being subbed out. And Kyrie's in, though. That's a good thing. 27 to 20. Second shot is good. 28 to 20. Spurs with the lead here in the first quarter. Kyrie dribbling it up for Dallas. Here's Kyrie. Gives it to Lively. Back to him. Irving. Open three. No good off the back rim. Lively went for the rebound. Couldn't get it. Here comes San Antonio the other way. Over to Osman, who drives to the basket. Kick out. Almost an open three. Nothing, though. Kyrie playing good defense. Osman going to pull up for three. That shot's no good. Good rebound by Lively. And he'll give it over to Tim Hardaway, who's knocked down 2 threes already in this one. Hardaway dribbling to the rack. And he's fouled going up. 2 shots coming up for Tim Mack. That was on Devin Vassell. Hopefully he can come out of the game, slow him down, because he's been playing some very high-level ball in this first quarter. No doubt about that. But yeah, Tim Hardaway taking it to the line here. Shot 40% from the field and 39% from 3 last year as we got some thunder. Hardaway's free throw is good. 28 to 21. And back in, who is this? Dante Exum is coming in the game. Grant Williams checks out. Not really doing too much, but again, Grant Williams not really much of a bucket getter. More of a defensive guy. Shot is good from Hardaway, 28 to 22 ball game here. And now here come the San Antonio Spurs. Osman gets it. Hardaway, 8 points are already in this game. He's playing pretty well in this first quarter. Hand off to Vassell. Pull up midi. Got it to go. Devin Vassell continuing a very good first quarter. Here come the Mavericks the other way. Dante Exum with the basketball as he drives. He's tripped up and he's fouled. So there it is. Another foul on the Spurs. So the Dallas Mavericks notable offseason moves: Davis Bertans, Reggie Bullock, Justin Holiday, JaVale McGee, Frank Ntilikina, and Christian Wood ended up leaving. The Mavericks added their former sharpshooter Seth Curry, Dante Exum, Rashawn Holmes, Derek Jones Jr., Derek Lively, of course, also Grant Williams. Here's Kyrie Irving off the screen. He drives to the basket, left-handed layup, no good, but a putback from Lively is good. What a job by the rookie Derek Lively to slam that one home. Hope we do get to see some Omax Prospers. Another bucket there for San Antonio. Hope we do get to see some Omax tonight. So that is great to see. I don't know why they're showing Wembanyama's stat line. That's going to be an offensive foul, an illegal screen on Kyrie Irving, it looks like. I don't know. Again, I don't understand why they're showing Wemby's stat line. He's got 3 points and he's not even in the game, bro. Okay, bro. I don't get it. 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Spurs playing good basketball right now. Mavs not playing some good defense, especially not on Devin Vassell, who takes a three here. No good. Rebound by San Antonio. Back out. Osman, open three. That's good. And the Spurs keep on shooting the basketball at a high level here in this first quarter. And the Mavericks not doing a very good job on the defensive side of the ball. They give it to Lively at the free throw line, and he will stop and look to go. He'll give it to Tim Hardaway. Hardaway drives, got some space, easy floater, and it's good. Tim Hardaway with double digits in this first quarter for the Mavericks. Here's Osman. And the Spurs doing some cutting right now. Vassell's got it. He's played a great first quarter. He drives and kicks to the open man in the corner, but it's going to be an offensive foul on Devin Vassell, it looks like. And that should hopefully slow him and the Spurs down. First quarter, about 2.5 to play, and the Spurs leading by 9. There you go. Wembanyama. Is it just me, or do these games just look not as fun? What you mean? What you mean the games don't look as fun? Football and baseball are better. Yeah, I would agree. I would agree. They're more fun to do. Oh yeah, college basketball is freaking nuts. I don't know, bro. The NBA is just a very weird product. Like, I don't know. Basketball is a great sport, but the NBA is just kind of like, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. It's just very like, it's just kind of just all offense, not a lot of defense involved. A lot of iso ball, just a lot of guys taking it up and shooting, like just a lot of that stuff. You know, there's incredible talent in the NBA, and obviously that all that is very, it's cool and all. But I don't know, man. The NBA is just, I think like the NFL is more entertaining. MLB's been really entertaining. A lot of people would disagree about the MLB. Again, I love the NBA. I love the Mavericks. It's just, I don't know. It's tough. But yeah, at the end of the day, the NBA, they're just, I don't know. This is a very interesting product. It's a little stale at times. The NFL is not never really stale. And I think it's just like the NFL is interesting because like every single game kind of means something. Yeah, the MLB, I mean, people just get bored by baseball. That's like in an era where attention span is so like such so bad, and then you got baseball, which is like such a slow sport. I don't know, man. Here we go. Dallas with the ball back. Hardaway kicking out to Green, who gets Wembanyama to jump on the pump fake, and he knocks down the mid-range jumper. Great job by Josh Green, making Wemby look a little silly. With 2 to go here in the first quarter of this one, Mavs trail by 7. Wembanyama's in the game, and they have to show his stat line every 5 seconds. Speaking of him, Wembanyama sidestep 3, knocks it down. Victor Wembanyama with another bucket for the San Antonio Spurs. Here is who is on the other end. Good rebound by Josh Green. Hardaway gets it back, drives to the basket, and the slam by Hardaway. Heck of a first quarter for Tim Hardaway. He's been playing good this quarter. He's having a great quarter as they drive to the basket. Good move on Exum and another knockdown shot for the Spurs. As they're just continuing to score on Dallas. Lively getting the ball at about the free throw line. And hand off to Kyrie. Good crossover. Kyrie making moves. Banks it in off the glass. Very good shot there by Kyrie Irving. He had that man in a little bit of a blender. Really not much he could do. Kyrie too good. Who's this dude on the Spurs with the ball right now? They're going to give it to Wembanyama at the top of the key. Spurs swinging it around right now. Wembanyama looking to catch it. And they're going to fake the give. Drive to the basket. Kick to the corner. Open three for San Antonio. It's an air ball. Rebounded by Exum. And he'll pass it full court to Green. And Wembanyama's going to get called for the foul as Green got knocked out of bounds in transition. I believe that both teams might be in the bonus here. Even the bonus looks like. Let me put it there. First free throw's good from Josh Green. And so Wembanyama has to check out of the game again as he's gotten called for a couple fouls early on in the game. Green knocks down that second free throw, makes it 40-34. Open three for the Spurs, the top of the key, and they knock it down. San Antonio, they came out ready to play today. They're hitting all their shots, it seems like. Here's Luka. Got some separation. Lob to Lively on Zach Collins' head. Derek Lively and Luka already getting that lob connection going. And a great job by Doncic. 20 seconds to go in the first quarter. Spurs trying to run it down, going the final possessions. Drive the basket. Great swap by Josh Green, knocking the ball out of bounds with about under 4 seconds left on the shot clock. They're looking to inbound it. They inbound to Sochan, who's at about half court. Has to get a shot off, which will get a good one. He misses. Luka grabs the rebound. 3 seconds to go in the quarter. He's going to pull up. Awkward shot, and it's no good. And that's the end of the first quarter. Mavericks trailing 43-36. So, end of the first quarter. Scoring leaders: Hardaway with 12, Doncic with 7. Then I believe that Vassell has 10. Who is 10? Vassell has 10 and Sochan has 7. So, good first quarter for the Spurs, no doubt. Second quarter underway here. No good from the Mavericks. Up the floor go the Spurs. They give it to their boy 33. Over to Collins. No Wembanyama to start the quarter. Sochan beats Luka. Misses the layup underneath. Yeah, Luka beat on that backdoor cut. Here come the Mavericks and Tim Hardaway, who scored 12 in the first quarter. Going to pull up for three again. Knocks it down. Tim Hardaway feeling himself tonight as he's got 15 already. What a start for Tim Hardaway to this 2023-2024 NBA season as he is knocking down everything. Here's Keldon Johnson in the mid-range, beats Lively to the basket, gets a nice pump fake, and knocks down the layup on Derek Lively. So very good shot right there. Hardaway is hurt right now on the floor as Doncic gets to the rack and scores. And Hardaway is grabbing his head. How long will he have to stand there before the clock is stopped as Hardaway is down? He was grabbing his head there for a little bit. Hopefully he's all right. He's been playing good. What the heck happened to him, bro? I just knocked the dude over, bro. Huh. Well, that's interesting. I don't really know how to explain that play. That was kind of weird. Inbound to Collins here. Spurs leading by 4. They'll go to Johnson. Johnson moving off the screen. Nice kick to the corner. Open three. No good. Ball is going to be rebounded by Luka. And he'll be dealing with Sochan as he makes a full court pass to Josh Green. Or is that's Dante Exum? Never mind. Luka takes the screen from Lively, working it to the basket. Luka kick to the corner to Exum for three. No good. Rebounded by the Spurs. Here they come the other way. Pass to Sochan, who I don't even know how to explain that shot. They will call it a blocking foul, though, on the Mavericks. As Sochan ran into the guy and then just did a weird spinning shot. I don't know how to explain it. It wasn't really close, but it is what it is. Yeah, Exum was open in the corner. Good ball moving by Luka. That shot. Here is Johnson working on Kleba. Good defense from Kleba. Johnson goes up with a nice hook shot and he puts it in. Two more for San Antonio. Luka driving. Gone. 1-on-1. He's stuffed at the rim by Collins. What a block right there by Collins. Now the Spurs have a 4-on-5. Johnson for three. No good. Good hustle rebound by Kleba. Exum down the floor to Luka. Luka to Exum. Exum goes up. Puts it in and one. So Luka getting swatted at the rim ended up helping the Mavericks because Johnson missed the shot and they ended up getting the N1 from Exum. So yeah, great timing right here by Zach Collins to come in and contest that shot at the perfect moment. No doubt about that. Great job by Collins to block that shot, but then the Mavericks get the N1 anyway. And Exum puts it in. One possession basketball game here. Sochan gonna attack the rim. Good defense by Grant Williams. Sochan kicks it out to Collins. Lively playing the defense. Collins inside. Good cut, but Johnson smokes the layup. Here comes Doncic the other way. Johnson playing some good defense as Luka takes a step back three, hits the front rim, no good. Here come the Spurs the other way. Johnson to Sochan, wide open three, puts it in. And Jeremy Sochan just keeps on hooping tonight. He's playing a great game. Here's Green attacking the rim. Good move. Blocked up by the Spurs inside. They come the other way. Sochan, what the heck just happened? I don't know. As a foul is called on the Mavericks. This was a weird play, but yeah, Sochan just comes up. She was a trailer in transition. He just comes up and knocks it down. Now he's got 2 free throws. Ochan is one-handed form on these free throws. Both shots were no good. Now Luka takes the screen, driving, kicks to the corner. Grant Williams going inside, looking for his first bucket as a Maverick. He misses the shot, no good. Wembanyama gets the rebound. No, the ball's going out, and it'll be Mavericks basketball. The ball's rolling around. Spurs got diving for it. As they pull up Wembanyama's stats, he's got 6 points. He's 2 for 3 with 2 rebounds and a block. I mean, yeah. Jeremy Sochan, I mean, he shot a little under 70% from the free throw line last year with his little weird one-handed form. It's 50 to 44. Luka has the basketball. He's working it on Sochan. Inside, Luka draws the foul. So Luka at the line here. Misses his first free throw. He does make the second one, though. He's got 10 points already today with about 8 minutes to go in the second. Sochan being defended well by Green. Now Collins has it inside the 3-point line. Doncic allowing the 3 ball. No good. Rebounded by Williams, and Luka will get it here. Mavericks trail by 5. They have not had the lead maybe all game, or it's been a while if they have. Luka gets himself into the paint with some good patient dribbling, and then he puts in a little push shot about 2 feet away from the rim, and the Mavericks pull it to within 3. So great job by Luka, just patiently getting through the defense, dribbling with poise, and just gets Sochan in the air, puts it in, and the Mavericks trail by 3. So very, very good job by Luka. All right. Dallas trailing by 3. Here comes Sochan, dumping it into Wembanyama, being guarded by Grant Williams at the elbow. Wembanyama falls there. There's a little bit of contact. Wemby went down. Sochan looking to pull up. Wembanyama will from 3. No good. He's on the ground as Kyrie corrals the rebound. Here's Kyrie giving it to Luka. Luka looking like he's calling for a screen from Grant Williams. Gives him a screen. Luka, nice step back midi, puts it in. Luka starting to turn up here. 50-49 ball game. Very, very close. Josh Green applying that full court pressure. McDermott gives it to Wemby. Wemby over to Sochan. Calls for his Sochan. One-legged pull-up, no good. Swings it over to McDermott in the corner. McDermott's short on it. Green gets the rebound, and now here comes Kyrie. Gives it over to Luka on the far side. Luka, step back on Wembanyama. No good. And rebounded by the Spurs. Oh, man, it's going to be tough for Luka to put that over the 7-footer. Here come the Spurs. Floater is good. 3-point lead. Yeah, Luka taking that first step back on Wembanyama, the first of many, and it was like, whoa, that wingspan is crazy. Here's Kyrie. Good handles here as he gets into the mid-range. Great dish to the corner. Williams 3. Knocks it down. And we're tied up in San Antonio. Great pass to the corner and a great shot by G. Will. Here is Wembanyama working on Grant Williams. Wemby has a massive height advantage. He kicks it out to Sochan. Gives it to Wemby. The 3. It's good, but a foul is called on the Spurs for an illegal screen. And so the shot, Wembanyama's 3 will not count. That would have been his third 3 of the night. So Wembanyama, a lot of his points today I think all of his points have been 3-pointers. He hasn't really been attacking around the rim today. One thing I'm interested to see is how the Spurs use him in the post-up game. Here comes Dallas looking to take the lead. Irving pulls up for 3. It's short. Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Here he comes up the floor. Wembanyama in transition is a very scary sight. Open 3 from San Antonio is no good. Hardaway grabs the rebound. And here he comes the other way. Wembanyama on him as Williams gets the dish. He gets it inside. Tries to get to Luka. It's stolen from by Vassell. Here come the Spurs the other way. Tie ball game. They go to Wembanyama. He's got Hardaway on him. Makes the cut pass. Unfortunately, he passed it to a guy cutting out of bounds, and it'll be Mavericks basketball. So Wembanyama, I don't know what he was doing there. I mean, it's not a bad idea. Just his boy was cutting out of bounds. Some poor special awareness. Here's Kyrie. Giving it to Josh Green, who attacks the rack. No Wembanyama in there. Green makes a good move. He's swatted by Zach Collins. Good hustle by Green to get the ball back. But then Hardaway decides to pass it right to Wembanyama. It's another steal for San Antonio. Both teams kind of been deadlocked at 52 for quite some time. And that pass from the Spurs is out of bounds. Some very sloppy basketball being played here. These last few possessions as the Mavericks and Spurs keep turning that basketball over. Greg Popovich and Jason Kidd have gotta be very frustrated. Very sloppy ball being played. Josh Green has it right now. Kyrie on the left side. No Luka. Kleber checks back in the game. Green will give it to Kyrie Irving. He takes the screen from Kleber. Kyrie. Nice pass to Kleber. Open 3. No good. He's short, but a good hustle rebound. Now Kyrie. Grant Williams on the pump fake drives. And Hardaway will shoot it from downtown. That shot is no good. And it's kicked down, rebounded by the Spurs. Here they go the other way. Easy lane and another bucket by San Antonio. As they retake the lead. They lead by 2 with 4 minutes to play in the first half. Here's Josh Green. Good cut by Irving. Gets positioning inside on Collins and puts in the shot. Kyrie Irving doing a good job getting some buckets. And Zach Collins, he's been a good rim protector tonight, but not there as Wembanyama making some good moves on Williams. He's stopped, though, at the free throw line. Now Jones has it in the corner, gives it to Zach Collins, who's working on Maxi Kleber. He's got the size advantage, and he puts in a nice hook shot to give the Spurs the lead right back. Here comes Hardaway up the floor, being guarded by Devin Vassell. Kyrie, they'll get it to him. Irving, jab step, driving to the basket. Irving goes up, and a tough finish at the rim by Kyrie Irving. But now the outlet pass, and the Spurs are going to score and get the N1. So the Mavericks said did not have much time to celebrate Kyrie's very impressive layup because the Spurs went right down the court off the inbound and got an easy layup. I mean, this is just very poor defensive execution by the Dallas Mavericks to allow the Spurs to make a full court pass. Great job by Kyrie to once again get by his defender, go up into Zach Collins and make that shot. That is just a very tough shot that only some of the best players in the NBA can make. And Kyrie Irving is definitely one of the best players in the entire league. So the Spurs complete the 3-point play. Luka back in the game. 59-56. Spurs leading. They've been leading most of this first half as Hardaway gets the ball. Weird little offensive possession for the Mavericks as Hardaway takes another shot and he misses. 59-56. Spurs have it. Jones has it right now. He crosses it, kicks it to Collins. Collins inside to Osman, and he gets an easy layup. I tell you what, one thing that looks very similar to last season is the Dallas Mavericks. Not a very good defensive team. They allow a lot of easy buckets and a lot of easy shots, and that's what's happening right now. Spurs lead by 5. ESPN running a little graphic right now with Victor Wembanyama. Here's Luka Doncic. Mavericks trailing by 5. Luka over to Grant Williams. Pump fakes. Now takes the 3. Doesn't appear that the shot will count. Shot did not count even though he drilled it. Here's Jones looking to bounce it low. Collins working inside and a good bucket on Grant Williams. Here's Kyrie. 2 minutes remaining. Gets the ball stolen by Jones. He gets it back, though. Poked away. Not stolen. Poked away. Now he'll attack the rim. Good pass to the corner. Williams 3 again. This one is no good. 7-0 run for the Spurs. Has them ahead by 7. Here's Johnson. Wembanyama not on the floor. They've been pretty careful with his mitts. As Vassell with a tough fadeaway jumper in the corner, and he knocks it down. Heck of a shot there by Devin Vassell. Luka drives. Floater too much, not enough, not very good touch on that floater, and it goes off the rim and no good. Johnson the other way. Great block by Kleba. Spurs have the Mavericks out of sorts though, and Vassell knocks down another 3. And the Spurs 12-0 run. The game was tied at 56 not too long ago, but a 12-0 run by the Spurs. Got the Mavericks trailing by double digits. Luka getting to the basket, no good. And the foul will be called. Luka knocks down that first free throw. And he puts in both shots. So under a minute to go here in the first half. Johnson driving to the basket, kicks it to Collins. Open 3. No good off the back rim. Here's Doncic. Gives that to Grant Williams, who attacks the basket. And Williams going to put in the lip. And 1 for the Mavericks. What a shot by Grant Williams. He's making a solid little impact here on opening night in his Dallas Mavericks debut. Great shot here. He gets in transition, goes up on Zach Collins, who makes some late contact. Williams' free throw is also good. Mavericks only trailing by 7. Vassell, nice spin off of Irving. Gets a pull-up shot. No good. Good rebound by Collins. He trips up. Popovich wanted a foul. Mavericks have a transition. Lucas passes. Tipped. Now Williams going to get a wide open corner 3, and he hesitated, but then knocked it down. And another good shot by Grant Williams, who's having a very solid first half in his Mavericks debut. This will be the final possession of the first half. 13 seconds to play. The Spurs leading by 4. And they'll just hold it out for this final shot. Now it's running low. Zach Collins gives Jones a screen to the corner. Osman gets by Luka, gets a wide open mini, and it's no good. And that's the end of the first half. So we'll head to the third quarter with the Spurs leading 68-64. All right, back for the second half here. Spurs get a bucket. Zach Collins kick out from Lively to Williams. Shot's no good. Good hustle by Jeremy Sochan to get that rebound. Now here's the Spurs. Wembanyama on the court. Gives it to Vassell. Pull up for three. He's no good. Good rebound by Derek Lively. Here come the Mavericks the other way. Kyrie Irving doing some dribbles, taking it in, pull up mid range inside the free throw line. It's no good. Rebounded by the Spurs. Sochan, wide open three. No good. And rebounded by Dallas. Here comes Luka the other way. Luka Doncic lobs to Lively. And a nice reverse layup by Lively to score that. Dallas has been trailing almost the whole night. A timeout by the Spurs here in the first couple minutes of this second half. Got by Luka to hit Derek Lively for that bucket. And so there you go, man. It's been a rough night for Dallas defensively. San Antonio's been hitting a lot of shots, and yeah, it hasn't been the best of games for Dallas. But overall, they've played some solid offense. Luka, Kyrie, Grant Williams, Tim Hardaway getting buckets. Good to see Derek Lively. He's had some solid flashes tonight, some good potential. So, there's been some good moments tonight to look forward to. But yeah, the Mavericks defense is still very questionable. Very questionable. All right. Zach Collins with the ball at the free throw line for San Antonio. They give it to Johnson. Good back cut, and Sochan slamming it home. Jeremy Sochan. I mean, who wouldn't want to have a player like him on the team? A guy who plays some good defense, scrappy, makes a lot of those good cuts, sticks to the other team's best players. Luka, bad pass, turned over. Here comes Wembanyama in transition. Full court pass that got tipped a million times. And it went off of Vassell's finger last, so it'll be out of bounds, and it will be Dallas basketball. So Wembanyama trying to do a lot there, and it didn't work out. Here's Kyrie over to Luka. Luka to Irving. Irving with a jab. Now across. Luka. Hesitation with about 8 seconds left. He'll just pull up with a man in his face. He misses the shot. No good. Who'd the ball go off of last? They'll say Dallas ball. As Grant Williams and Wembanyama were going for it. And they're going to give the ball to the Mavericks on that one. As we'll see here. Kyrie looking to inbound it, and they will go to Derek Lively on the inbound. Luka will attack the basket, and an offensive foul is going to be called on Derek Lively. So here we go. Spurs with the basketball. Johnson working on Luka. And another offensive foul. This one's on Wembanyama.